Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are live here at International Falls High School, getting ready for a basketball doubleheader. We have two games. It is the International Falls Broncos and the Two Harbors Agates getting ready to take on each other in back-to-back basketball contests. Starting off with the varsity girls basketball teams. This is game one of our doubleheader live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. This is our pregame show brought to you by yours truly, Augie Schmidt. Getting ready. We got coming up our national anthem brought to you by local VFW Post 2948 as well as our border GM keys to the game. We're going to hear a quick word from our sponsors and we'll be back for our pregame show on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSAM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. We have game one of our basketball doubleheader here at International Falls High School. Starting off, it is the varsity girls teams of Two Harbors and the Broncos taking on each other for a rematch of a game they played against each other earlier in the season, where Two Harbors came away with a big win over the Broncos. These are two Section 7 2A opponents looking to get a higher ranking in the QRF rankings. Broncos are only 2 spots below the Agates today, and so a win here could really help out with those rankings, maybe even get them a good push up in those rankings. And so let's get into our Border GM keys to the game here on Lakes Country 104 and YourLiveEvent.com. Starting off with the home team, International Falls Broncos. The biggest thing for them to focus on today is turnovers. They've had quite the issue with turnovers this season, and so trying to limit those turnovers and also get the ball into the hands of their playmakers, those being senior Piper Tomczak, junior Chesney Scrine, and a couple of rising stars like number 20, the sophomore Eliana Koenig, who's really been showing out in recent games. And so really excited to see these Broncos in action. Curious to see how they respond, especially how they adjust from the last time they played, because they're coming off of a big win over the Little Fork Big Falls Vikings in the second Borderland battle of the 2024-2025 season. And so Broncos really wanted to repeat that success here today in this President's Day double header for varsity basketball. Girls getting into action first for today, and now up next, our Two Harbors Agates. Coming into today, they had a very, very tight win over Moose Lake just earlier last week, where they ended up winning by 55-52 over the Moose Lake Rebels. And so hoping to keep that success and also force those turnovers and really keep the ball out of the hands of Chesney Scrine. Their strategy last time they played was to box her out and not let her get into the paint and get those layups. And so we're going to see if they're going to repeat that same strategy today, or if they're going to adjust it a little and try and account for other players on the team like Piper Tomczak and Eliana Koenig. We're going to find out here soon. But first, some more words from more of our sponsors here on Lakes Country 104 and on YourLiveEvent.com. This is Augie Schmidt live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box in our pregame show.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
See.
Joining me is head coach Derek Dowdy of the International Falls Broncos girls varsity basketball team, getting ready for today's doubleheader here on President's Day. And so, coming off of a big win against Little Fork and going into today's game against Two Harbors, what's the biggest goal?
We played these guys maybe a month ago, and we went to their place on a Saturday, and we did not really come ready to play that game. So we just want to bring our A game tonight. We had a good week last week, and hopefully we can keep it going in the right direction leading into playoffs.
Yeah. What's really the biggest positive from the last time you played against Two Harbor that you want to bring into this one and improve upon?
The biggest thing is turnovers. They threw a different press at us that we really probably hadn't seen too much of. But Little Fork ran the same thing last Friday, so we know what to expect, but we've seen a lot of pressure this year, and sometimes we struggle, sometimes we handle it. We work on it every day, and hopefully it pays off, and we can see that tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And, it looks like it's going to be a really fun one. Like I said, no school today, so all they have to focus on is basketball, so really expecting the girls to be locked in today?
Yeah, I hope so. When you get out of the routine a little bit, sometimes you never know what to expect. No school is nice because you can just focus on basketball, but sometimes they sleep in, sometimes they stayed up late the night before. There's all those variables. We had a team feed this morning donated by the Elks, which was awesome for the boys and girls. They cooked us biscuits and gravy, pancakes, sausage, scrambled. It was awesome. So got them up, got them moving, got them thinking about the game, and hopefully we're ready.
Yeah, it should be a fun one, especially because a win today could really help out with section rankings too.
Yeah, I think this week is pretty important for us. I think right now we're sitting at about the 11th spot in the section, and we'd like to at least stay there, maybe move up a little bit. So a couple big games this week. Hopefully we can get a couple W's.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I appreciate you for your time and best of luck today.
Thanks a lot.
And that was, again, Derek Dowdy, the head coach of the International Falls Broncos girls basketball team. The starting lineup for the Broncos coming into today: number 2, Sylvia Valenzuela; number 12, the senior, Piper Tomzak; number 13, Lainey Taylor; number 20, Eliana Koenig; and number 33, the junior, Chesney Scrime. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back for my interview with head coach Bop of the Two Harbors Agates. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Here with head coach Bob of the Two Harbors Agates, getting ready for today's doubleheader of basketball action. Starting off with the varsity girls basketball teams, and you guys coming off of a pretty big 3-point win over Moose Lake. What's going to be the biggest positive from that game that you want to bring into today?
Well, last game was definitely our defense that stepped up. We played some really good defense. We kind of found a girl that we needed to do a little bit of boxing one against, and we kind of shut her down. And as we did that, things kind of worked out in our favor there. So they were a pretty good team. So it was a good matchup for us.
And now today, section opponent, you guys already have a higher ranking than them, but hoping to bump up in the rankings after today, I suppose.
Yeah, today will be definitely a challenge. Last time we played, it was a 14-point game. It was a close game, so I know I Falls will be ready. It's a good section game for us, and we'll definitely have to step up both ends of the court here. I think her name is Skeen last time. I think that's the name.
Chesley Scribe.
Yeah, she had 17 against us last time, so we're going to have to focus on her, make sure that we're taking care of knowing where she's at, boxing her out, double teaming when we need to, so we should be all right.
Yeah, absolutely. And so how crucial are going to be, including this game, but all the remaining games on the schedule, how crucial are they for the section playoffs?
Yeah, it's real tight. There's about 4 teams that anybody could beat anybody in where we're at here right now. We're kind of sitting at number 9. We could go down to 10, and we could go to number 8. So we're just kind of waiting this out. We have 2 games left, and a couple of our opponents have 3 left. So we'll kind of see where things fall into place here at the end of the week.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, and I want to wish you guys the best of luck in today's game.
Sounds good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Once again, that was my interview with head coach Bob of the Two Harbors Agates. And the starting lineups for the Agates coming into today: number 1, Trinity Giddings; number 13, Rachel Bob; number 25, Kelsey Carlson; number 33, Avery Swastout; and number 41, Belle Bolle. And those are your starting lineups for both squads. Just a minute ago, they played the national anthem. That's brought to you by local VFW Post 2948. Join us for Burger Night and karaoke. Stay tuned. We are live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. All these scoreboard updates will be brought to you by Packaging Corporation of America. And the first point scored by a Bronco in this game, that'll be brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. And every timeout in this game will be sponsored by Service Master of International Falls. For home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. And stay tuned after the game as well. Before the boys' game, we'll award our Domino's Pizza player of the game. Domino's Pizza, looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner, then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. Just about underway for some varsity girls basketball action. Broncos versus Agates. International Falls versus Two Harbors. Getting ready. Broncos looking to get some revenge. Finding some nice momentum here late in the season, which is the best time to get that kind of momentum. In for the tip-off for the Broncos, number 12, Piper Tomzak. And for the Agates, number 13, Rachel Bob. And, it was actually number 41, Belle Bolle. And the tip-off is won by the Broncos. Eliana Koenig will take the point for International Falls. She passes it to the left. Almost, her pass intended for Piper Tomzak, almost tipped away. Recovered by Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor tries to pass it inside, and that's going to be a foul called against the Agates, I believe. They're going to call that against number 1, Trinity Giddings of Two Harbors. And so Broncos, they get the possession. First penalty of the game against Trinity Giddings for pushing. Pass intended for Eliana Koenig, stolen by the Agates. And that's going to be a turnover almost immediately after the steal. As her foot was on the line, so Broncos, they get a break and get it right back. Lainey Taylor pass inside to Piper Tomzak, outside to Taylor. Taylor with the three-point shot, bouncing off of the rim and out of bounds. So that's going to be a possession for the Agates. It's going to be number 33, Avery Swastout, bringing it in. She passes it to Rachel Bob. Bob back to Swastout, across to Giddings. Giddings down the far sideline. She's going to try and go coast to coast. Goes up for the layup, and that is in. It is Two Harbors on the board first here on the PCA scoreboard. They're showing a full court press. Lainey Taylor trying to get around. Gets it to Sylvia Valenzuela. Deep pass from Valenzuela over to Koenig in the far corner, and that's going to go out of bounds, I believe, and they're going to give the possession to the Broncos after it goes out of bounds. So I'm assuming a two Harbors player had tipped it on the way out and pass to Tomczak. Piper Tomczak up and in. That is a 2-point layup by Piper Tomczak of the Broncos. And that's almost a steal immediately. Sylvia Valenzuela makes a move, fake, goes up, no good. Rebounded by Bop up. And that's a wide open layup for Belle Bollé. And that is now a 4-2 lead for the Agates here in the first half. 16:45 left. Down the far sideline, Lainey Taylor, she's trying to get around the Agate defenders who's pressing her. She's at the point. She's going to go to the left, pass it over to Eliana Koenig. She passes it inside to Chesney Skrine. Skrine outside to Tomczak. Tomczak goes for the three, and Tomczak swish. And I don't mean the cheese, because that is a 3-point bucket for Piper Tomczak of the Broncos. And now they had the lead 5-4, wide open. That's number 25, Kelsey Carlson. She goes up for the layup. No good, and that's almost rebounded. We could have a jump ball as Tomczak's on the ground wrestling for the basketball, and they're going to call the jump ball and award it to two Harbors for the possession after the jump ball. 16-10 left in half. Number one, Broncos with a 5-4 lead on the PCA scoreboard as Carlson brings it in to Bop. Bop at the point. She's going to go to the left, pass it inside to Bollé. Bollé back to Bop. Bop goes up for the layup. No good. And that's going to be Sylvia Valenzuela now on the breakaway. She's going to slow down, try and go up for and get the and one bucket. Instead, that's going to just a little too short on the shot attempt, but that will go out of bounds against the Agates. So Broncos keep possession. Lainey Taylor to bring it in for the Broncos from the baseline. She passes it outside to the far corner to Piper Tomczak. Tomczak to Valenzuela. Valenzuela around and around the world. Her shot rebounded by Chesney Skrine. Skrine shot no good. Rebounded by the Agates. Now it's Bop down the center court. She's at the point. She's going to pass it over to the left to Giddings. Giddings, she makes her way around, trying to get past Skrine. Pass outside to Bop. Bop with a 12-footer. No good. Almost rebounded. It looked like it was going to be Belle Bollé, but instead that goes out of bounds against Piper Tomczak, who was wrestling for the ball. So Broncos still with a 5-4 lead here in half number one. 15:25 left in the half as trying to find someone. Carlson is sliding it, but her pass is stolen by Lainey Taylor as Sylvia Valenzuela goes sliding along the floor. Taylor out to Tomczak. Tomczak, her shot, airs it short. And Koenig trying to keep it in bounds. That instead goes into the hands of a Agate. That was Avery Swastout. Now it's Bop at the point. She goes to the right side of the arch, making her way to the basket. And that's going to be a shooting foul against the Broncos. Bop will toe the free throw line here in half number one. 15:02 left in half number one. Bop with an opportunity to tie it with this first free throw attempt. And it is good. So now a tied game, 5-5. She now has an opportunity to take the lead. And she does. She has been perfect with her first two free throws in this contest. But now Lainey Taylor across Eliana Koenig. Koenig wide open shot, but airs it over the basket into the hands of Belle Bollé. And so now Agates, they get the turnover. At the point is Bop to the right to Giddings. Giddings trying to make her way around Skrine. Breaks through. Layup, no good. Rebounded by Piper Tomczak. She gives it to Lainey Taylor to take the point. Lainey Taylor able to get it across half court. She's got Swastout on her. Her pass to Sylvia Valenzuela gets tipped right back to her. Now Lainey Taylor, she's going to make a move to the basket. Goes around and no good. Almost rebounded by Koenig. It looks like they're going to say it was out of bounds on Koenig, so that's going to be a Agates possession. Agates with a one-score lead, 6-5 over the Broncos after her Bop got the free throws. And Bop down the far near sideline. Her pass over to Carlson. Carlson goes up and gets a 2-point layup. Off of the pass from Bob. Tomczak across the Skrine. Skrine over to Valenzuela. Valenzuela, wide open layup, and that is Valenzuela getting the two. Sylvia Valenzuela of the Broncos. And now quick steal by Tomczak. Her rebound doesn't go in, and what a tough rebound attempt by Bop. That's going to lead to a foul against the Agates. So still a 7-8 game as Lainey Taylor over to Skrine quickly trying to go for the shot. No good. Bop gets the rebound. Bop down the near sideline. She's going to make her way to the point. Passes it outside, and there is Giddings going for the wide open 15-footer. No good. Rebounded by a teammate, though. That's Belle Boulay. She passes out to Bop. Now Bop trying to charge into a wall of Broncos, and we're going to see if they call it a charging or... No, they're going to say it's a pushing. It's a foul against Piper Tomczak. That's her first foul of the game. Second of the half for the Broncos. 13:34 left in the half. Broncos trailing 7-8 here in the half on the PCA scoreboard. Pass quickly to Bob. Bob trying to make a way around. Surrounded by 4 purple jerseys. Broncos really trying to load the paint there and try and force them to take shots from outside. Carlson. She's going to find, or try and find Giddings. Giddings on a scramble on the floor ended up touching the out of the baseline, and so that's going to be a turnover. Broncos possession now. Sylvia Valenzuela to inbound it from the baseline. She's going to find Piper Tomczak on the near sideline. Tomczak across to Skrine. Skrine all the way across to Taylor, and Taylor is going to get it knocked out of her hands, but that's still going to be a Bronco possession. Agates, good job trying to quickly rally over to whoever had the ball at the time. Lena Taylor to inbound it from the far sideline. She quickly gives it to Tomczak from the near side corner. Quick pass over to Skrine over the head of an Agate, and that is Chesney Skrine getting the 2-point basket for the Broncos. They reclaim the lead now. 9-8 here in half number 1. 13:09 shot rebounded by the Broncos. Almost, actually no, it's Bob coming in from behind Skrine and stealing it out of her hands. Tough rebound by Bop for the Agates, and that's going to be a foul against the Broncos. They're going to say it. They're calling against Chesney Skrine, shooting foul. So that's going to be, once again, Bob towing the line for Two Harbors, hoping to keep her perfect free throw percentage, and unfortunately that one bounces out of the basket. So Rachel Bopp, 2 for 3 in free throws. Attempt number 2, number 4 total. And this one is up, and that is good. Nothing but net for her second free throw attempt there. Bob leading the team. Lainey Taylor, contested pass outside to Skrine. Chesney Skrine goes to the 3-point shot now, and no good. Rebounded by Rachel Bopp, but Rachel Bopp is surrounded by a whole bunch of purple jerseys, and Broncos able to force the ball out of her hand, but that goes out of bounds by one of the Broncos. So Agates keep the possession. Pass in to Rachel Bopp, who's going to take the point for Two Harbors. Rachel Bopp trying to get around to Lainey Taylor. She gets it. And pass intended for Boulay, almost tipped and stolen by the Broncos. Now it's Giddings. She makes her way around. Pass to the right. And pass intended for Swastal gets stolen. And that is Sylvia Valenzuela with the fast break and the 2-point layup for the Broncos. They now extend their lead 11-9. Here in half number 1, pass over to Boulay, and that's going to be a foul called, likely against the Broncos. That was against Lainey Taylor of the Broncos, and we're going to get some quick substitutions. Kendra Kalstad and Neva Kokish coming into the game for the Broncos, subbing in for Eliana Koenig and Piper Tomczak. And for the Agates, they sub in number 23, Olivia Hagland, and bring her in for number 33, Avery Stout. 3-point shot by Rachel Bopp with the 3. And just like that, Rachel Bopp brings her team back into this game with a 12-11 lead over the Broncos. Pass to Kendra Kalstad. She keeps that foot planted. Her out passes it to Skrine. Skrine shot no good off the glass and into the hands. And that's a jump ball called, and they're going to give it to the Agates of Two Harbors. Broncos trying to get the fast break. Agates trying to keep the 1-point lead, maybe extend it, as Rachel Bopp takes a slow and steady approach up the point. She passes it to the left near side corner for the Agates. Pass inside to Bolle. Bolle spin around and gets the 2-point layup. That's Bolle getting on the board for the Agates. And Two Harbors keeping a tough full court press, and that's going to be a foul called against the Agates. They call that against Rachel Bob. Her first foul, or no, actually, correction, that was 23, not 13. Olivia Haglin who gets the foul. Lainey Taylor at the point for International Falls. Following the penalty, she passes it to the left to Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela is going to pass it back to the point to Kendra Kalstad. Kalstad to the right to Taylor. Taylor trying to make a move down past the Agates defense. Her shot gets blocked by number 1, Trinity Giddings, who gets the steal. She gives it to Bob. Bob, deep pass over to number 25, Carlson. Carlson, her shot no good. Now Bob going for a 3-point attempt. No, rebounded by Kendra Kalstad. So now 11-14 still. Agates in the lead as Lainey Taylor at the point. She's going to go one-on-one with number 25. That is Carlson. She passes it to the left to Neva Kokesh. Kokesh back to the point to Kendra Kalstad. Kalstad to the right to Taylor. Lainey Taylor's going to try and make a move to the basket. Pass outside to Kokesh. Kokesh now making a move to the basket. And I think she might have been trying to get a pass into the paint, but there was nobody there to answer the call. So that's going to be, I think, either Bronco turnover, or I guess they're going to say it was out on a Two Harbors player, so Broncos keep the possession. Lucked out there. Again, turnovers has been a big issue for the Broncos, so needing to keep a hand on the ball. Valenzuela inside to Skrine. Skrine to Kokesh. Kokesh, her shot no good. Luckily rebounded by Skrine, who goes up and gets the 2. That's Chesney Skrine with the 2 for the Broncos. Now a 13-14 game here in half number 1. Almost 10 minutes left in the first half of this game. Broncos staying in this one, and a lot of back and forth as down the baseline, Carlson, she's going to pass it outside to Haglin. Haglin goes for the 3-point shot, but that's going to be no good and out of bounds. I think it off of the foot of a Bronco. So Agates keep the possession. Quick substitution, Mara Bullock comes into the game for Sylvia Valenzuela of the Broncos. 10:06 left in the first half. Haglin, deep pass outside to Rachel Bob. Bob taking the point. She's going to pass it to the left to Haglin. Haglin over to Bolle. Or excuse me, that's actually Nola Matzenbacher. Hopefully I get that right. Even after repeating it a couple of times with Coach Bob, it was still a little hard to get the hang of. Deep pass to Chesney Skrine across half court. Broncos get open in Kendra Kalstad. She goes to the layup. Unlucky bounce, and that's going to go into the hands. It's a loose ball, and that's going to be a jump ball called after Chesney Skrine lays out for it. And now we're going to get another Bronco substitution. This is Eliana Koenig. She comes into the game, subbing in for Lainey Taylor. 9:43 left in half number 1. Broncos still trailing by 1 point. 14-13 on the PSA scoreboard. Pass intended for Kendra Kalstad. Tipped, but back into the hands of Koenig. Koenig, her shot no good. Rebounded by Rachel Bob. Now it's Rachel Bob down the near sideline trying to get something going for her team. She passes it over to Carlson. Carlson down the baseline. She passes it outside. Gets it to Giddings. Giddings outside to Matzenbacher. But her pass stolen by Kokesh. Kokesh trying to go for the fast break. Interrupted by Rachel Bob. Now she passes outside to Kendra Kalstad. Over to Skrine. Makes its way over to Mara Buller. Buller to Koenig. Koenig trying to make her way to the basket. Her shot blocked by Rachel Bob. Rachel Bob really putting the team on her back here. Leading scorer and making big defensive plays with these blocks and steals. Pass for Giddings a little high, but she's able to keep possession of it. She goes around, passes it to the right to Haglin. Haglin swarmed by a couple Broncos. She passes it inside to Carlson, who is right in the paint. Her shot no good. Rebounded by Matzenbacher. And then Matzenbacher gets another opportunity. Rebounded by Kokesh, trying to go down the near sideline. She passes it over to Mara Buller, who's going to take the point. Mara Buller at the point. She's making a couple moves, passes it to the left to Koenig. Koenig with the 3-point shot, and Eliana Koenig shot no good, rebounded by Rachel Bob, and that's going to be a timeout called our first timeout of the game, and these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd Gretchen will take great care of you, and that is a full timeout that was called. We're going to take a quick 30-second break, and we'll be back here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, August Schmidt, here live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Broncos versus Agates. Broncos trailing 13-14 on the PCA scoreboard. Quite the back and forth affair that this one has been between these two teams. Neither one really able to get anything more than an inch, even a millimeter of a lead. Pass outside for Haglund, and she tries to pass it to Rachel Bob, but that goes way over her head, and that's going to go out of bounds all the way on the opposite baseline. And I believe they're going to give the possession to the Broncos. This could be a big break that they're looking for, as Ileana Koenig will be inbounding it for the Broncos from the right baseline. Broncos left to right in the purple jerseys with the yellow trim. Koenig trying to go for a layup, and that's going to be a shooting foul against number 23 of the Agates, Olivia Haglund. So Koenig, while unable to get the and one, she will get the free throw opportunities, two of them to be specific. Koenig's first attempt up and good. Bounced a couple times, decided, you know what, let's go in. So her first attempt is good. Second attempt for Koenig. Up, and that one also good. Nothing but net. Broncos now with the 1 point lead here in half number one over the Agates. Agates hoping to get another response. They've been doing a good job so far. Every time either team would get a score, the other would respond. And that's going to be a quick stop timeout called. This timeout called by the Agates, I believe. A partial 30-second timeout. And this timeout, as always, brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For home, professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen are going to take great care of you. Make sure you stay tuned after the game. We'll have our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game Award. And also, after this game, we'll have the boys' game as well. That one also being on KSDM 104.3. 104.1 FM, excuse me, and on YourLiveEvent.com. For now, we're locked in here for the girls' contest. Broncos versus Agates, International Falls versus Two Harbors as they leave their respective huddles after the timeout. It's going to be Kelsey Carlson inbounding it from the left baseline near the top left corner. And she's going to sneak a pass inside to Rachel Bob. Rachel Bob to Giddings outside of the three-point line. Giddings able to get it around to Rachel Bob. She spins around, gets the pass inside to Boulay. Boulay shot no good. Rebounded by Piper Tomzak. Tomzak over to Buller. Buller to Kokesh. Kokesh inside. Koenig shot blocked, but there's Kendra Kalstad there with the layup. No good, but she will have an opportunity for a couple of free throw chances after the foul called against number one. That is Trinity Giddings of Two Harbors, who got the foul, her second foul of the game, fourth team foul of the half for Two Harbors. Kalstad's first attempt, no good. She has another one though. Broncos hoping to get, so far, their biggest lead of the night with this second one, and quick substitution by Two Harbors as they bring in number 15, Nadia Swoveland. She subs in for Trinity Giddings. Kalstad toeing the line for the free throw attempt. And this one is up and good. Kendrick Kalsak gets on the board for the Broncos. They now have a 2-possession lead, 2-point lead here in half number 1. 7:30 left in the first half. Broncos leading, pass to the point to Bob. She gets it over to number 15, Swoverland. Swoverland, she tries to sneak a pass around. That gets stolen by the Broncos, and Eliana Koenig gets ran into trying to go for a pass, and that's going to be I believe they might have called a foul. If not, that's going to be, and that was a foul against Swoverland. Going a little too aggressive, trying to go for the ball against Koenig. Koenig, she will inbound the ball from the right baseline. Koenig up to Tomczak. Tomczak trying to go for a quick layup, and somehow Tomczak inbounds the ball to Chesley Scrine, gets the layup. Broncos now have a 18-14 lead here in half number 1 with 7 minutes left to go in the half. Broncos extending their lead, trying to catch some fire here late in the game. Mara Buller able to somehow get the steal. Knocks it out of bounds. They're going to call that against Two Harbors, so that's a turnover against Two Harbors in favor of the Broncos here in half number 1. Still 18-14 game. Tomczak across to Kokesh. She's able to get it across the half-court line, and her pass almost stolen. Tomczak somehow able to prevent the steal. It looked like it was either a miscommunication as Kokesh was trying to pass it across to either Mara Buller or Tomczak. And that almost got stolen. Tomczak, coming out of nowhere, steals it back, almost gets the layup. Instead, it's going to be a foul called against number 31, Chloe Nazgoda of Two Harbors. And that becomes a Bronco possession still, but Broncos get it stolen away. Now it's Belle Bolle. Bolle outside to Bob. Bob passes it back inside to Bolle. Bolle is going to go up for a quick floater, and that is 2 for Two Harbor. Belle Bolle with the shot. Neva Kokesh at the point. She's going to pass it inside to Chesley Scrine and gets it tipped away, but Tomczak there for the recovery. She gives it back to Kokesh. Kokesh outside to Mara Buller. Buller makes a move, passes it to Tomczak. Tomczak to Koenig. Koenig, she's going to try and go up, and no good. Rebounded by Scrine. Scrine shot no good. Rebounded by Bulle. Almost rebounded by Bulle. Instead, the ball is going to bounce around a little before finally going out of bounds. They're going to say it's against the Broncos, so that's going to be, oh no, they're going to say it's against the Agates. So Two Harbor does not get the possession. Instead, the possession goes to the Broncos still. Eliana Koenig to inbound the ball from the right baseline. She gets it up to Mara Buller. Buller across to Koenig. Koenig with a 3-point shot. Eliana Koenig, no good. Unlucky bounce into the hands of number 31, Chloe Nazgoda of the Agates. So now it's Rachel Bob. Her pass tipped by Mara Buller. Buller on the fast break. She's going to pass it to Kokesh. Kokesh goes up, and that is 2 points for Neva Kokesh from Mara Buller. So now it's Broncos with the 20-16 lead here, and that's a steal for the Broncos. Let's see how they can capitalize off of this momentum late in the first half. 5:20 left in the first half. Pass outside to Kokesh. She's going to make her way down the baseline. Pass, and they're going to call her for a travel. One too many steps when trying to get a pass over to Chesley Scrine. And what a play that was earlier by the Broncos. Mara Buller to Kokesh to get the 2. Again, 20-16 game here in half number 1. 5:15 left in the half. Agates trying to slow things down from the looks of it and regain their own momentum. It was a 14-point win for Two Harbors the last time these two teams faced. And it looks like we are seeing a much different Broncos team. But unfortunately, that is a foul against the Broncos. They're saying it was Lainey Taylor who the foul was against. And they call her for holding or grabbing. That's her second foul of the game. 6th team foul of the half. Eliana Koenig subbed out for the Broncos. They bring in Sylvia Valenzuela. Toeing the line for the Agates, number 41, Belle Bolle. Her free throw attempt goes wide and no good. And they're going to say that that was out of bounds on a Agate. So Broncos keep the possession. Lainey Taylor the point guard for International Falls, passes it to the left to Sylvia Valenzuela, and her pass intended for Chesley Scrine gets tipped, but back into the hands of Taylor. But Taylor, her pass high and over the hands of a teammate, so that's going to be out of bounds. Turnover for the Broncos goes to the Agates. So now it's Rachel Bob taking the point. She passes it to the left to Nezgoda. Nezgoda to the corner to Bolay. Bolay to the Bob over to number 33, Swastout. And inside pass to Bolay, and Bolay gets an easy floater. Now it's 20-8, 20-20 in the game. Broncos at one point had a 4-point lead, but now it's tied up. Mara Bowler over to Valenzuela. Valenzuela tries to get it inside to Scrine, and there's a scramble on the floor, and that's going to be a jump ball, and they're going to give it to the Agates of Two Harbors, and now we're going to get a timeout. This is going to be the first timeout called by the International Falls Broncos. And as always, as you know, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For home professionally cleaned all year round, call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. We'll be back in 30 seconds after the break.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt here, live from the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College, 218-598-9300. Broncos, at one point, they were leading 20-16. Agates have been able to rally, though, and make a big comeback, not allowing the Broncos to get any kind of head of steam here late in the half. Two teams certainly neck and neck. This is a big sections matchup between these two teams. And with this late in the season, rankings are going to mean absolutely everything for both teams here. Really wanted to get those good seedings, get those good playoff matches. Sylvia Valenzuela with the steal. She gives it to Mara Bowler. Bowler's rebound, no good, but then Piper Tomczak gets the rebound, and she goes for a wild shot, but that one goes out of bounds. That's going to be a turnover for the Broncos. Agates get the ball, still tied at 20-20. 4:12 left in half number one. Oh, no, Lainey Taylor. So it was actually the Broncos who got the possession. And Sylvia Valenzuela almost went for the three. Instead, she decides to keep it. Gets the pass to Lainey Taylor. Now Lainey Taylor going around the arch, back to the point, trying to avoid, and that's going to be a travel called. Lainey Taylor accidentally lifted up that plant foot, and so that's going to be a turnover for the Broncos. Unfortunate for Lainey Taylor. She had a defender right in her face, really putting the pressure on, and that led to the travel. Rachel Bopp, who's been putting the team on her back all game so far, looking to try and continue the effort. Belle Bollet outside to number 31, Chloe Nezgoda, and Nezgoda's shot rolls around the rim before going in, and now the Agates of Two Harbors, they reclaim the lead that they lost some time ago. A pass intended for Piper Tomczak gets stolen away by the Broncos, and Tomczak is still on the ground, hurt. And we're going to get a quick stoppage because Piper Tomczak on the other side of the court, or looking like she's hurting. I'm guessing possibly a rolled ankle or something happened there. We're going to take a second, and we're going to listen to some sponsors while they check out Piper Tomczak. And hopefully she's able to come back into the game.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to the Rainy River Minnesota North College press box. Piper Townsend was escorted to the locker room. Not sure what happened. From the looks of it, it was probably a rolled ankle. She was definitely in pain, and hopefully she is able to return to the game, because that would be a big loss for the Broncos if she isn't able to return. Piper Townsend, one of the backbones of this Broncos team, passed to Chesney Skrine inside. She tried to go for a drive. That's going to be a quick jump ball called, and they're going to give that to the to the Broncos still. So Agate's able to stop Chesney Skrine. Looked like she was going to try and make a move to the basket. Pass outside to Kalstad. Kalstad to Buller. Buller to Taylor. Lainey Taylor goes for a three-point shot. Off the rim. No good, but rebounded by Sylvia Valenzuela. Contested. She passes outside. Taylor with another opportunity for a three. And that is a three-point basket for Lainey Taylor. Broncos back in the lead, 23-22 here in half number 1. 2:45 left in the first half, and now that's a three-point basket from the Agates. That was number 33, Avery Swastow, going for it. Now, Rachel Bob fakes, bitten, but her shot no good. Rebounded by Kendra Kalstad. Then she gives it to Taylor. Taylor across to Mara Buller. Buller at the point, making a couple moves. She passes it to Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela goes around before trying to get her way around, and that's almost taken away. And got to be careful there. Sylvia Valenzuela getting a little too violent out there. And that was her second foul in the game. The team's 7th, and that's going to be a free throw opportunity for number 33, Avery Swastow. So hoping to tie the game, maybe even reclaim the lead here with her first free throw opportunity. This one is up and no good. Almost rebounded by Bop. Instead, it's going to go out, and now it's Swastow who comes up with it. Swastow passes it outside, and then from the left corner over to Bob. Bob inside to Bolay. Bolay, her opportunity, no good. Swastow outside. That's number 31, Nesgoda. Nesgoda, her shot, rebounded, and that's Belle Bolay able to go up and get a 2-point rebound and put her team back up in the lead here. Less than a minute left. Broncos trying to get past half court. That's Mara Buller who brings it up, but she runs into a couple of two Harbor defenders. And so that's going to be a jump ball, and they're going to give the jump ball to the Agates. So 24-23 on the PCA scoreboard here in half number 1. Less than a minute left here as Rachel Bob passes it inside to Bolay. Bolay making her way around Chesney Skrine. She's going to go up and get the 2. And so now it's a 26-23 game. Broncos trailing in this one. Chesney Skrine over to Koenig. Eliana Koenig trying to get the pass down the baseline. That's stolen by Rachel Bopp. Rachel Bopp passes out to Bolay. Bolay gives it back to Bopp. Now it's 1:15 left in half number 1. Broncos trailing 26-23. Bella Bolay hands it off to Bob. Bob's going to try and go, and I guess Granny toss it into the basket. But instead, that's going to be a foul against the Broncos. She doesn't get the end one, but she will have free throw opportunities. That was called against Kendra Kalstad, her first foul of the first half, and 8th team foul of the first half. And Rachel Bopp's free throw attempt, no good. She's got one more, though. Looking to make this now a 4-point lead for Two Harbors, and she does indeed make the second. So now it is a 27-23 game. Broncos looking to be in some trouble. And now Lainey Taylor fakes it. She's going to go around and get back to the point of the arch. She's going to move away to the left. Passes outside, Neva Kokesh across, intended for Eliana Koenig, and that's instead stolen by number 25, Kelsey Carlson of Two Harbors. Now it's Rachel Bob passing it to the left, wide open. Swastow was thinking she might try and go for the open 3. Instead, she decides to keep it. Bob inside to Bolay, but that's going to be a jump ball forced by Eliana Koenig. And they're going to give the possession to the Broncos. So Eliana Koenig able to force a turnover thanks to the jump ball. 33 seconds left in half number one. Broncos down by 4, 27-23 here in half number one. Pass to the far sideline to Kokesh. Kokesh able to get it to Koenig. Koenig's going to go up. Her shot, no good, almost rebounded. And they're going to say that is a foul against... They're going to say that's against Kalstad of the Broncos. So that's going to be a free throw opportunity once again for Rachel Bopp. 23 seconds left in half number one. To Harbor with a 4-point lead here, 27-23 on the PCA scoreboard. Make sure you stay tuned for our halftime show. And no good, rebounded by Chesney Skrine. Now Neva Kokesh down the far sideline. She's trying to take it coast to coast. That's going to get knocked out by, I think it was number 31, Chloe Nesgoda, who was able to get a hand on it. So that's still going to be Bronco possession. Lainey Taylor from the far sideline to inbound it. She's going to find Neva Kokesh. Neva Kokesh trying to make her way. Passes it to Kalstad in the corner. She makes her way around. Now it's Lainey Taylor. Fakes the three-point attempt. Now she's trying to find, she passes it to Kalstad. Kalstad able to get it to the outside corner. And the pass intended for Kalstad is going to get knocked out of bounds. So still Bronco possession, 4 seconds up. This is crunch time right now for International Falls. Kokesh inside, finds Kalstad. Kalstad is going to make her way around, goes for a shot. No good, almost rebounded by Chesney Skrine. Instead, it's going to get knocked out of bounds. And that is the end of half number one. The two Harbor Aggies leading against the International Falls Broncos on the Packaging Corporation of America scoreboard. 27-23 Broncos starting to hurt a little after her, Piper Townsend had to leave the game due to a possible rolled ankle or some kind of injury. So hopefully she'll be able to return for half number two. And we're going to see how the Broncos adjust going into the second half. And we're going to be back for our halftime show here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. This is Augie Schmidt, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box. And by the way, that Bronco first point of the game was scored by Piper Townsend. And that is brought to you by Rainy Lake Oil. Call Larry and the staff for all your propane needs. We'll be back after the break for our halftime show.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center, Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country, 104.1 KSDM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. It is halftime. Broncos trailing here at the half, 27-23. A bit of a momentum shift when senior Piper Tomczak had to leave the game due to a injured ankle. Not sure what the extent of the injury is, but I did see her back over by the bench. We'll see if she'll be able to return to the game, but the Broncos were certainly hurting at that point. But man, what a close game this has been so far between the two teams. Broncos and Agates not really allowing an inch or a yard. The biggest lead between either team has been just 4 points. At one point, Broncos got out to a 20-16 lead over the Agates, or the Agates were able to come back. And then, as I said, Piper Tomczak went down with an injury, and that was definitely a big key piece of the puzzle for the Broncos. And so losing her definitely hurt them, as Agates were able to go on a bit of a run with the starting off with the deficit of 20-16, but then they were able to come back, make it 20-20 before they ended up gaining the lead, and then were able to extend it before the end of the half. And so now Broncos looking to get back in this game, make some adjustments, see whether or not they're going to have to adjust for Tomczak being back or not. But it has been number 13 and number 41 of the Agates. That is Rachel Bob, number 13, and Belle Bollet, number 41, who has been leading the scoring for Two Harbors in this one to get that. Rachel Bob. She's been the point guard who's been really setting up a lot of those big plays. Defensively, she's been coming in clutch for Two Harbors, getting a lot of big steals, a couple blocks here and there, and rebounds, and she is violent when it comes to getting those rebounds. And then Belle Bollet, she's the center who's really going up, getting those nitty-gritty baskets. She's had multiple layups for her team. And so that's why she is one of the leading scorers for her team in this one. And then looking over at the International Falls Broncos, it has been a big mix of scorers among them. They've definitely been distributing the wealth very nicely, because not really any leading scorer. Sylvia Valenzuela has 4 points so far in this game. Piper Tomzek had 5 before exiting the game. Lainey Taylor had 3, and Chesney Scrine has 6. So very much heavily dependent upon a team effort for the Broncos to stay in this game. And so it has been that reason why losing Piper Tomzak later in the first half has really shown to hurt the Broncos as they get ready for half number 2. And so, hey, Broncos trailing 27-23 on the BCA scoreboard. Make sure you stay tuned. It was Piper Tomzak who got the Rainy Lake Oil first point of the game. Hey, call Larry and the staff for all your propane needs. Rainy Lake Oil. And stay tuned after the game for our Domino's Pizza player of the game. We're live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College press box, live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM, as well as on YourLiveEvent.com. Excuse me, choked my words there for a second. .com. That's a little embarrassing. But half 2 just about getting ready to be underway. The two teams are returning to the benches. Piper Tomzak limping a little, so we may or may not see her back on the court for the second half of this game here today. This is a big game, as I mentioned in my pregame show. Both teams really trying to get that nice push in the section rankings. Two Harbors, they have 2 placements above the Broncos in the section rankings. And so Broncos, a win here could really help them out with trying to climb up the ladder. For Two Harbors, it is a matter of them trying to keep the Broncos out of reach, and maybe get a little bit better seeding for that first round section playoff matchup that is coming up just around the corner. That's right, you guys. Playoffs are just around the corner. In fact, coming up tomorrow, we have Bronco boys hockey section game as they are heading over to Proctor for a 6 p.m. puck drop. And that's going to be live on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM. Yours truly, August Schmidt, is going to be on the call for that one. Second half is underway. Two Harbor versus International Falls. Aggies versus Broncos. Aggies started off with the possession. Trinity Giddings, her pass almost tipped away, but Rachel Bob able to recover. Passes it to the left to number 33, Swastout. Now 3-point shot. No good for Bob. Rebounded by Chesney Scrine, and that's going to be a jump ball called. And they're going to say it is Bronco possession after the jump ball. And so it's going to be Lainey Taylor, the point guard for International Falls, who's going to inbound it. She's going to find Eliana Koenig. Full court press being shown by the Agates. So Broncos need to make sure they respond properly. It looks like Piper Tomzak is in the game as she has the ball. She passes it over to Lainey Taylor. Taylor at the height of the arch. She passes it to the right to Koenig. Broncos now going right to left. Pass outside to Koenig. She passes outside to Taylor. Taylor's going to make a move to the basket. Her shot goes up. No good. Rebounded by Belle Bollet. Bollet able to make her way around the Bronco defenders, trying to swat her pass, and she gets it to Rachel Bob. Rachel Bob goes towards the right corner of the arch and pass inside to Bollet. Bollet able to stay inbounds and pass it out to number 25, Kelsey Carlson. And that's a steal for the Broncos. Now still 27-23. No one yet scored in the second half. Taylor pass outside to Chesney Scrine. Chesney Scrine almost loses the pass. That's tipped away by Rachel Bopp, I believe, who got her hand on it. And into the hands of Avery Swastout. So now that's another turnover for the Broncos. Pass to Swastout. Swastout back to Bob. Bob back to Swastout. Swastout's going to go for the 3-point shot. No good, and almost rebounded. And that it looked like it was Valenzuela who's almost going to have it. Instead, that gets rebounded by number 41 on Belle Bollet. Bollet just mossing Valenzuela. She gets the pass over to Kelsey Carlson. And Carlson, she's going to get fouled against, so shooting foul against Piper Tomzak of the Broncos, her second one of the game, 10th team foul. or first team foul of the second half. First free throw attempt is good for Carlson. Second attempt, no good, into the hands of Eliana Koenig. Koenig surrounded by three Agates, and somehow able to get a pass to Skrine, and Skrine to Taylor. Lainey Taylor with the three. Broncos back to a 2-point deficit, 28-26 off of Lainey Taylor's three-point shot. What a shot indeed. That had the arch, that had just an absolute beautiful flight. Lainey Taylor able to get the three-point basket for International Falls, making it a 2-point game lead. And fake by Bosch, she decides, you know what, since they fell for the fake, I'm going to go for the three. And so they decide to trade three-point baskets. Lainey Taylor, followed by Bob. Bob gets the three, and now it is 31-26, 5-point game. Koenig down the baseline. She's going to bounce it off of the foot of Giddings, I believe. And so that's going to still be Bronco possession. Buzzer to signal that Neva Kokish is being subbed into the game for Eliana Koenig. Lainey Taylor to inbound the ball from the left baseline. Her pass intended for Piper Tom that gets stolen away by Belle Bollé. So great steal by the Agates. Rachel Bob to the left to number 25, Carlson. Carlson back outside to Bob. Bob to the right to number 33, Swastow. Swastow finds Giddings. Giddings then over to Bob. Agates making their way around the arch, back to the right near side corner. Giddings trying to make her way through the Bronco defense. Bob, she tries to keep it inbounds, almost stolen by Neva Kokish, but great job by number 25, Carlson, to keep the ball in Agate possession. And now we have a stoppage. The two referees are discussing. I think there might be a call after the earlier play. I'm curious on what the call is going to be. Or maybe it's an issue with the shot clock. Oh, it is. So they're actually saying that because the Agates technically didn't lose possession, the shot clock should still be running. So now the shot clock is at 2 seconds. So bit of a predicament for the Agates. Needing to try and get a real quick shot. That is Bob trying to go for a shot and somehow forces the foul against the Broncos. They're going to say that's against number 3, Neva Kokish. So worked out in the Agates' favor. 31-26. Rachel Bob hoping to extend the lead for her team. Her shot is up and no good. Rachel Bob still with another opportunity here in half number 1, 15:05 in the half. 31-26, her second attempt is good. And now she's going to get a third attempt. So 32-26, a 6-point lead. This has been the biggest lead either team has ever been able to get in the game. And her second attempt is good, so make that now a 7-point lead for the Agates. Rachel Bob getting the free throws for her team. Now Neva Kokish outside to Taylor. Taylor's going to try and make her way around, powering through. Her shot blocked by Giddings, and that's going to be out on Giddings, who was blocking the shot. And so still Bronco possession, but Broncos wishing they could have gotten some points off of that, or maybe even some free throws out of that. Taylor outside to Tomzak. Tomzak inside to Skrine. Skrine, her shot a little too high off the glass into the hands of Giddings. Giddings going to give it to Bob to take the point for Two Harbors. Rachel Bob to the right to Swastow. Swastow inside to Giddings. Giddings goes up, and that is a 2-point layup for Giddings. Giddings getting the score. Deep pass to Tomzak. He's trying to get past half court. Her pass goes across to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor, she's going to try and get a pass to Valenzuela, who was in the corner. That gets tipped and out of bounds. So luckily, still Bronco possession after the tipped pass. Lainey Taylor to inbound the ball from close to the far left side corner. She gets the ball to Kokesh. Kokesh inside to Skrine. Skrine back out to Kokesh. Kokesh making a move. She passes it inside to Tomzak, and Tomzak able to get the shooting foul. Now Broncos with an opportunity for some points here. 35-26. Broncos trailing a 9-point lead, and they're going to call that against number 13, Rachel Bopp. That is her, or 41, Belle Boulay. That is her first foul of the game. First team foul of the half. First free throw attempt for Tomzak is good. Piper Tomzak now with 6 points in the game. Her second attempt. That's up. And that one is no good. Rebounded by Skrine. Chesney Skrine gets the 2. Chesney Skrine, great job. Able to get the quick 2 points after the rebound. So now 14 minutes left in half number 2. 35-29, 6-point lead for Harbor. Pass to Giddings. Giddings trying to go down the baseline. She passes it to Belle Boulay. Boulay gets it swatted out. Kokesh goes up, and Neva Kokesh coast to coast with the layup. That is now 2 points for the Broncos, thanks to Neva Kokesh in the fast break for the Broncos. So now 31-35 Broncos trying to trail, and Rachel Bopp, 2 opportunities to try and bounce the ball off of the leg of Sylvia Valenzuela. The second time, she ended up getting the steal, and that's a foul against Bopp after the steal by Valenzuela. So Broncos keep the possession after Bopp's first foul of the game, second team foul of the half. 31-35 on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos trailing, but Broncos starting to come back. Neva Kokesh, she's going to pass it to Valenzuela. Valenzuela, she probably could have gone for the 3-point shot. I don't know why she didn't go for it, but instead she passes it inside to Skrine. Skrine across to Kokesh. Kokesh, she goes up. No good. Rebounded by Valenzuela. Taken away by Tomzak. Tomzak tries to go up, and that's going to be a jump ball called after the rebound attempted by both sides, and that's going to be Agates with the possession here in half number 2. 13:05 left in half number 2. The Harbor Agates still leading 35-31 in the half. Pass to the left to number 25, Carlson. Carlson inside to Boulay. Boulay gets it around, and somehow Giddings, she was falling, passes it, got tipped, but still ended up in the hands of Rachel Bopp. Bopp has been absolutely key, and what a pass along the baseline from Giddings, but the shot by number 31, Nesgoda, no good, into the hands of Chesney Skrine. Now Broncos with a head of steam outside to Tomzak. Tomzak over to Lainey Taylor. Now Lainey Taylor going around to the right side of the arch, needs to be careful. Almost could have a double dribble penalty. She passes it inside to Tomzak. Tomzak hands it off to Taylor. Taylor, that's going to be a foul against the Agates. So Taylor's going to get the free throw opportunity, trying to make it now a 2-point game with the upcoming 2 free throws here in half number 1. Lainey Taylor, first attempt, loading as she toes the line. That one is up, and it is good. A hush falls over the crowd. I feel like whenever the crowd gets quiet for the free throws, I also need to get quiet because I don't know whether or not they can hear me. So 12-15 left in half number 2. Broncos with a chance to make it a 2-point game with this free throw. Lainey Taylor's free throw, no good, but Broncos still within 3 here. But Giddings trying to go coast to coast. She goes outside of the arch, passes it to the left to Carlson. Carlson trying to get a pass over. That's going to be a foul against the Agates, and we're going to see what they call. They're just going to say a turnover. So Broncos, they get the ball. Now down by 3, 35-32 in the half. Pass to Valenzuela, across to Kokesh. Kokesh inside, Tomzak wide open with a layup, and that is Piper Tomzak with 2. So now Broncos trying to climb back into this one. Broncos almost able to complete the comeback. 34-35, back to a 1-point game, and that's going to be out of bounds. They're going to say it's against the Broncos, so Carlson will inbound it for International Falls. Inbound, trying to get it Giddings, and Kokesh almost able to get another steal in this game. Instead, that's going to be out of bounds on Kokesh, but still Agate's possession, but they're doing a good job trying to force them away from the basket. As Giddings tries to make her way outside, she passes it outside of the arch, and looks like that's going to be a foul against, or perhaps, I think what happened was Chloe Nesgoda ended up touching the baseline, so that's going to be a turnover against North 2 Harbor. Delaney Taylor inside to Valenzuela. She tries to get it. Contested pass inside to Skrine. That leads to a steal for 2 Harbor. Giddings trying to make a move, and they're going to say a pushing penalty against Sylvia Valenzuela. So that's going to be still 2 Harbor possession there, and substitution. Marabola comes into the game for Valenzuela, and another substitution. They bring in number 31, or excuse me, they bring in number 33, Swastout. And now pass inside to Rachel Bob. Bob unable to get the layup. She's going to try and go up. No good. Airs it into the hands of Tomzak. Tomzak's able to get the pass outside to Kokesh by the far sideline. Tries to pass it inside to Mara Buller. And said that's going to go out of bounds. Mara Buller unable to get a hand on it. And so that's going to be a turnover for the Broncos. And that goes to 2 Harbor. So 2 Harbor still with a 1-point lead here. About 11 minutes left in half number 2, as Bob to the left of the arch to Giddings. Giddings back inside to Bob. Bob's going to make her way around, spins, and gets in for back to a 3-point lead for 2 Harbors here in half number 2. 37-34, pass to Taylor. She's able to make her way down the far sideline. Hind trying to go coast to coast. She's going to try and Euro step around Bolay, but that's instead going to be out of bounds. Bolay unable to get the steal, so Broncos keep possession of the ball here in half number 2. 10:34 left in the half. Laney Taylor brings it inbound to Skrine. Skrine across to Kokesh. Kokesh trying to make her way around the arch. Passes it to Tomzak. Tomzak moves outside of the arch. Passes it to Kokesh. Looked like for a second Nesgoda got a hand on it. Nesgoda, Kokesh's shot rebounded by the Agates, and now it's Giddings trying to go coast to coast. That's rebounded by Buller. Now Buller's taking it down the nearest sideline, trying to slow things down a little as she realized she might get caught there, so she gives it to Laney Taylor, the point guard. She passes it to the right to Buller, and that's going to be a timeout called by International, waiting to be subbed in, number 7-5. And Broncos trailing 37-34, but they've been doing such a good job making a lot of key plays to keep themselves in this game. At one point, this was a 9-point lead for the Agates of 2 Harbor. Now Broncos able to climb back up into this one. 2 teams really neck and neck. Broncos desperately needing to get a win here to climb up in the rankings of Section 7-2A, because playoffs are just around the corner, and a win over 2 Harbor could be big for the Broncos. It's going to be Eliana Koenig who is going to inbound the ball from the far sideline. She gives it to Mara Buller of the Broncos. Mara Buller tries to make her way around the arch. She gets the pass to the right side of the arch to Koenig. Koenig inside to Skrine. Skrine trying to make her way around. Pass to Mara Buller outside of the arch. Across to Kokesh. Kokesh trying to get it inside to Skrine. And that's stolen away by Giddings. Giddings gives it to their point guard, Rachel Bob, who has been one of the key players for 2 Harbors. She goes around, passes it to the right, and inside to Bolay. Bolay trying to get it across to Haglund. Haglund outside to Bob, to Giddings. Giddings to Bob. Bob. She's going to go for a 3-point shot, and that is Rachel Bob with the 3-point basket for 2 Harbors, and that is now a 40-34 lead for the Agates. Kokesh over to Koenig. Koenig, she's going to make her way around, trying to get it inside of Kalstad. That's tipped and into the hands of Swastout. So now Bob, once again, at the point, she passes it to Giddings. Giddings tries to go around. She's going to make her way around Buller and then pass it outside to Swastow. Swastow back to Giddings in the corner. Giddings going to make her way down the baseline and into the basket. And now it is once again an 8-point lead for Two Harbors here in half number 2. 8:35 left in the half. Mara Buller trying to make her way around the far side, and that's stolen out of her hands. Jump ball. And that's going to be awarded to Two Harbors. So Broncos, they've been doing a good job keeping this game close, but Rachel Bob, she has been certainly a thorn in the side of the Broncos. Neva Kokesh to Chesney Skrine. Chesney Skrine swarmed immediately. She's somehow able to get a pass to Kokesh. Kokesh back to Skrine. Skrine goes up, and that's not going to be a point for the Broncos, but Skrine will get an opportunity for the 3 free throws. So Chesney Skrine toeing the line here on the PSA scoreboard. 42-34, Broncos trailing. Her shot is up and good. Chesney Skrine gets on the board for International Falls. Another attempt for Chesney Skrine. 8:23 left in the half, and that is also good. So Chesney Skrine able to try and help the team climb back up after digging themselves a bit of a hole here. 36-42. Bob spins around, passes it outside to Haglund. Haglund, she's going to get it inside, trying to get it to Carlson, but that's stolen away by the Broncos. It's Mara Buller over to Lainey Taylor across half-court line. She passes it to Kokesh. Kokesh down the baseline. Outside, that is Mara Buller. Three-point basket, no good. Rebounded by Matzenbacher. And Matzenbacher looked like she was able to bounce it off the leg of a Bronco and have it go out of bounds. So that's still a Agates possession, 42-36. Broncos really needed that Mara Buller three-point basket. Far side right corner is number 33, Swastow. She's somehow able. Oh, Mara Buller with the steal. Mara Buller trying to go for the fast break. And up and good by Mara Buller with the steal. Big play there for the Broncos. Trying to stay in this one. Pass to number 23, Haglund. She gets it inside to Carlson. Carlson back outside to Swastow. She's going to get it across to Bob. Bob making her way to the basket. And she gets up and she gets it in. Rachel Bob still putting the team on her back here late in the game. 44-38. As Lainey Taylor, she's going to fake it, gets a pass to Kokesh. Kokesh around the yard. She's going to try and get around, but it looks like there was a charging foul called against the Broncos. Oh, no, actually, they're going to say it's a foul against Kendra Kalstad of the Broncos. That is her third foul of the game. 5th team foul of half number 2. 6:55 left in the half. Agates with the possession. They pass it to Carlson. Carlson making her way towards the far right corner. She makes a spin move down the baseline. She's going to try and get around Skrine. Rebounds her own shot. She gets another opportunity. Rebounded by Haglund. And now Haglund, her shot gets blocked. But that's going to be a free throw opportunity for Haglund after Chesney Skrine got a hand on it. So now Haglund looking to get her first points of the game here. 44-38, the score on the PSA scoreboard. Looks like we got some impending substitutions as it's number 15 and number 41 at the table for Two Harbor. Olivia Haglund, her first free throw attempt, no good. Now, Belle Boulay, number 41, and Nadia Swoverlin, number 15, come into the game for Two Harbor. Second free throw attempt, no good. Rebounded by Chesney Skrine. So Broncos stay at just a 6-point deficit. Pass across to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor over to Piper Tomzak. And Tomzak goes for the three off the near side rim. Rebounded almost by Kokesh. And that's going to be a jump ball called. They're going to award it to Two Harbors Agates. Unlucky for the Broncos there. Still 38-44. Broncos showing a little bit more of a full court press and able to get the pass to Boulay, and that's going to be a travel called. that could be a costly travel as the Broncos, they force a turnover, and that is now Broncos inbounding it from the left baseline. Taylor, high pass to Chesley Scrine. She's able to get a hand on it. Now Chesley Scrine makes her way around. She's going to pass it to who Taylor almost loses it. Bolay able to get a hand on it. Now Lainey Taylor trying to get down the baseline. That's going to be out of bounds. Turnover perhaps, unless they call a foul. No, they're going to say it's out of bounds against the Agates as Lainey Taylor will inbound it once again from the baseline. She gets a high pass over to Kokesh. Kokesh decides not to go for it. Shot from 15 feet. Unlucky bounce into the hands of Bolay. Bolay trying to keep the ball away from the hands of the Broncos who are trying to swat it away. Rachel Bob with a spin move on Kokesh. She passes outside to Swoverland. Swoverland makes her way around, passes it to Swastout. Swastout makes her way around the arch to center court, and she's going to hand it off to Rachel Bob. Rachel Bob down center. She's going to try and get a pass. Instead, that's going to force a penalty against the Broncos. So Rachel Bob able to get some free throw opportunities here in half number 2. 5:40 left in half number 2. 44-38 lead for Two Harbors. Looking to try and extend it a little bit more with the free throw attempts here. Rachel Bopp at the line. She gets it up, and that is good for Bopp. And Sylvia Valenzuela, it gets subbed into the game for Neva Kokesh. After the first free throw attempt, second free throw attempt by Rachel Bopp impending. 5:40 left, a 45-38 game. And that second one does go in, so now 46-38. Broncos still down. High pass intended for Valenzuela. No good. That goes into the hands of Bolay. And now it's Rachel Bopp. She's slowing things down for her team, trying to make sure they waste a little bit of time while also setting up good shots to extend their lead and keep it out of reach. That is Swastow going for the three-point basket. Almost rebounded by either Scrine or Bolay. Instead, it gets into the hands of Tomzak. Tomzak gives it to Taylor. Lainey Taylor over to Mara Buller on the near sideline. Mara Buller almost loses it. She's going to fall, and looks like she might have slipped. Instead, there is a timeout called by Coach Dowdy of the Broncos. And as always, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls. For home, professionally cleaned all your Broncos service. Hashtag 218-283-4475. Todd Gresham will take great care of you. Again, stay tuned after the game for our Domino's Pizza player of the game. Looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner? Then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. We'll be back after a quick break here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM. Yours truly, Augie Schmidt, live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on YourLiveEvent.com and Lakes Country. For those of you who are watching on Your Live Event, make sure after this game you switch over to the boys live stream for the boys game that will follow right after the girls game. This is a Two Harbor versus International Falls doubleheader as Marbulla tries to go along the baseline, gets the pass to Tomzak. Tomzak's shot, no good. That's going to still be Bronco possession as Bolay unable to get the rebound. So 4:52 left. Broncos in some crunch time situation as they are down by 8 points on the PCA scoreboard. Pass intended for Scrine, gets swatted, and then that's a steal for the Broncos. They take it right back. High shot opportunity for Scrine. Somehow, I don't know how, but Haglin, she's able to keep the ball in bounds. That ended up going right into the lap of number 15, Nadia Swoverland. And that's going to be out of bounds against the Broncos. Or no, they're going to say out of bounds against Two Harbors. So Broncos get the turnover. And they're going to sub in Trinity Giddings of Two Harbors into the game. She comes into the game for number 15, Nadia Swoverland. 4:28 left in half number 2. And Marble gives it to Lainey Taylor, the point guard. Full court press being shown. Lainey Taylor almost loses the possession. She gets the pass to Bowler on the near sideline. Bowler is able to get it to Chesley Scriven, and Broncos need to be careful. It looks like they're having some issues with ball handling here late in the game. They cannot have any costly turnovers at this point in the game. Piper Tomczak to Taylor. Taylor outside to Scriven. Scriven loses it. Now that's taken away by Hagelin. Hagelin trying to go down the court for the fast break, and that is Hagelin with the 2-point layup. Hagelin, her first point of the game, and it comes at a very crucial time in the game. 48-38, a 10-point lead. Broncos trying to come back in this one late, and that is a pass intended for Piper Tomczak. They're going to call a foul, and they're going to call that against number 13, Rachel Bopp of the Two Harbors Agates. 3:42 left in half number 2. Broncos with the possession, down by 10. That is the second foul against Bopp, and pass intended for Scriven goes out of her hands and into the hands of number 33, Swastout. So that is another turnover for the Broncos. And Giddings with the ball. She makes her way around Taylor. She's going to go almost all the way around the arc. She gives it to Bopp at the near side corner. That's stolen away by Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela, Bowler somehow keeps it in bounds, but that's going to be almost taken away by Hagelin. And now we have a jump ball situation. And jump ball is awarded to the Broncos, as it was Lainey Taylor laying out for that one. And there is a timeout called by Coach Dowdy after the turnover. So Coach Dowdy calls the timeout, a 30-second timeout. And as always, these timeouts are brought to you by Service Master of International Falls, for a home professionally cleaned all year round. Call Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen will take great care of you. We're live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. Start your voyage at the Rainy River campus. Your future awaits you right here in your own backyard. Rainy River, Minnesota North College. 218-598-9300. Thank you to all of our sponsors for these Bronco and Little Fork Vikings games that allow me, you guys, your support allow me to go to these games and give these coverage. And it's always a lot of fun for a lot of these games. Marbola, she's going to inbound the ball for the Broncos after the turnover and timeout. She gives it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor's going to try and make a move, and that's a foul called. And it's going to be against the Agates. So Broncos keep the possession. That was against Hagelin, number 23 of Two Harbors. So that is her third foul of the game. 6th team foul of the half. Mara Bullard trying to make her way around. Loses her balance. Gets the pass to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor almost loses it. Gets the pass inside to Piper Tomczak. Tomczak goes up. Piper Tomczak gets it in. That is 2 points for the Broncos by Piper Tomczak. Now defense needs to step up and force those turnovers against Two Harbor. 48-40. The score leading is Two Harbor. Pass outside to Stout. Almost stolen away by the Broncos. Bole able to get it to Giddings. Giddings trying to make her way around the baseline. Instead, that's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to be a turnover for the Agates. 2:30 left in the half, a 8-point lead. Broncos trailing, but Broncos starting to make some big moves to come back in this game. Sylvia Valenzuela by the near side corner. She's going to try and pass it inside. That's almost tipped away. She keeps it in bounds, gives it to Tomczak in the corner. Now Mara Buller goes for the three-point shot. Mara Buller, nothing but net! What a shot by Mara Buller of the Broncos. Now a 43-48 game thanks to Mara Buller's, and that's almost a coast-to-coast shot, and Broncos barely able to avoid the and one basket. That was Bob. Rachel Bopp doesn't really miss too often, but somehow he wasn't able to get the and one, so she'll have to settle for the free throws. 43-48, Broncos able to get it back within 5, hoping to bring it back within even more, but that's not going to be easy when Rachel Bopp staying rather perfect. She's only missed one free throw in this game. So now up, and that is no good, and that is rebounded by Tomczak of the Broncos. So 43-49, 6-point game. Skrine able to keep the ball out of the hands of Aggie. She gives it to Lainey Taylor. Lainey Taylor making her way around Swastout. Trying to dribble around. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Lainey Taylor just trying to find someone to pass to. She finds Sylvia Valenzuela. Valenzuela's shot no good. Bouncing off of the rim and into the hands of the Agates. Minute 30 left now. 49-43. Rachel Bob just trying to waste some time on the shot clock. Spins around. She's going to go up for the layup. No good, but rebounded by Bolay. Bolay, her shot also no good. That's rebounded by Chesley Skrine. And that's going to be a jump ball awarded to the Broncos. Broncos, they catch a break there. But, man, that shot, that miss by Valenzuela could have been a big difference maker in this game. Still 49-43, Broncos trailing. Tomczak able to get the pass, gives it back to Taylor. Open is Valenzuela. Valenzuela goes for the shot, rebounded by Tomczak. Tomczak, her shot, blocked by Bolay. No foul called, so it is fair. So now Rachel Bob, once again, trying to waste time. Less than a minute left here in half number 2. 49-43, and that is a timeout called with 55 seconds left in half number 2. Timeout called by Two Harbor. Two Harbor trying to stay composed in the waning final minute, or final 55 seconds, really. That was a full timeout that was called. So we're going to take 30 seconds. I'm going to get a drink of water, and we'll be back here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Let's get ready. We have 55 seconds left in half number 2. Broncos down by 6 points, and it is Two Harbors who has the possession. Two Harbors hoping to close this game out, and Broncos, they need to make some moves right here and right now. Turnovers have been super costly, especially for the Broncos here late in the game. It's that late game frustration that's really been hurting them in this one. As Swostout inbounds it to Rachel Bob. She has been the key player for Two Harbors in this game. She's trying to dribble around and waste time as much as she can. She's surrounded by a bunch of Bronco players, and that's going to be another timeout called. Coach Bob of the Agates has only one timeout left now. Looks like he knew what the situation was at the time, and so he's trying to not risk any costly turnovers. He knows what's up. He knows how big this late game is, how big these late section games are for his team. 44 seconds left in half number 2. 49-43, Broncos trail on the PCA scoreboard. Broncos looking to try to make a huge comeback here late in the game. And it has been Rachel Bopp and Belle Bolay really putting the team on their backs, getting a lot of those crucial baskets for Two Harbor in order to keep them in the lead. And correction, it's actually 45 seconds left in half number 2. It's going to be Swostout inbounding the ball for the Agates. She's going to try and find someone. Heavy press coverage, almost losing it. She's able to get the pad, but that's Marbulla jumping on it. That could be a jump ball situation. Awarded to the Broncos. 41 seconds left. No, actually they awarded to the Agates, so Two Harbors keep the possession. 49-43 still. 11 seconds left on the shot clock, so that is a chance to bring it down to only 30 seconds as able to get the pass out to Belle Bolay. Bolay's making her way around. She gives it to Haglin. Haglin to Swostout. Swostout gonna try and hand it off to Bob. Bob goes for a shot. And I do believe that will be no good. because the buzzer went off before Rachel Bob had taken the shot. So now it is Broncos with the possession. 22 seconds left now. Valenzuela across the baseline. Piper Tonza able to keep the ball. She gets a deep pass to Buller. Buller's shot gets blocked. Sylvia Valenzuela goes with a quick hit floater, and that's going to be out of bounds against the Broncos. So that's going to be a costly turnover. 9 seconds left. So Broncos needing to get a big turnover. Neva Kokish is subbed into the game for Mara Buller with 9 seconds left here in half number 2. Broncos down 49-43. Broncos not fully out of it, but we're going to get a timeout called here, and that is a full timeout called for the Broncos. So, full timeout called by the Broncos. As always, this timeout is brought to you by Service Master of International Falls for home. Professionally cleaned all your Bronco Service Master at 218-283-4475. Todd and Gretchen are going to take great care of you. We'll be back after the break.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back. 9 seconds left in half number 2. Broncos down by 6, and Two Harbors looking to try and put it away for good in this one. This is a huge game for both teams in Section 7-2A rankings, and so Broncos need to get a crucial steal right here and right now. It's going to be Swostout inbounding the ball for Two Harbor. She's going to get the ball to Bop, and Bop looks like she might have gone on the baseline. Or no, actually it's going to be a foul against the Broncos. And that was against number 13, Lainey Taylor, her fourth foul of the game, 9th team foul. And this very well could be what puts it away. Rachel Bob, she has been almost perfect in her free throws as that one goes in now 50-43, and that very likely will be what ends it in this game. Second free throw attempt for Rachel Bob goes up, and that one also in. So now 51-43, Broncos trailing in this one. Sylvia Valenzuela tries to make a move. That's stolen away by Haglin, and Haglin is going to give it to Bob. Rachel Bob will waste the final milliseconds, and that is going to be the end of the game here in International Falls High School. Broncos lose 51-43 to the Two Harbor Agates, but what an effort by the Broncos to stay in this game. It's just a lot of just costly and tough turnovers and penalties, and Broncos sadly lose this one, and now they have now they're going to have to find a way to bounce back in this late season and try and climb back up the ladder in the Section 7-2A rankings. The Two Harbor Agates, led by Rachel Bopp and Belle Bolle, able to get the win today, 51-43. We're going to go into a quick post-game show and get ready for the varsity boys basketball game right after this one. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. This is Augie Schmidt from the Rainy River Minnesota North College Press Box, getting ready for our post-game show here on Lakes Country 104.1 KSTM and YourLiveEvent.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the Borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Some banks come and go, but at Border Bank, we're here for the long haul. Hi, this is Chris Laszlo, Vice President, Branch Manager at Border Bank. We're not just a bank. We're your friends, your neighbors, and your community partners. We proudly invest in our community through volunteerism, charitable giving, and supporting local businesses. At Border Bank, it's not about money, it's about making a difference, because when our community thrives, we all thrive. Member FDIC.
Hi, this is Rob from Falls Lumber Company. I'm new to the company, though not to the industry. If you're looking to remodel your kitchen or bathroom, stop in and see me in the Design Center. I can help you pick out the perfect cabinets or countertops from brands such as Crystal Cabinets, Cambria, Corian, and Silestone. If you're in need of flooring, we have options including luxury vinyl plank, hardwood, engineered hardwood, and tile. Stop into the Design Center to see me anytime. When you're looking to build or remodel, come to the experts at Falls Lumber Company, 201 4th Street in International Falls.
Employees at Packaging Corporation of America have been producing quality paper for over a century. We understand our responsibility to the community, and we're honored to support the many needs and events occurring in the borderland. From providing donations to local schools and events, to supporting organizations meeting physical needs in our community, Packaging Corporation of America does more than make paper. We make a difference.
Rainy Lake Medical Center is proud to offer our local athletes a robust sports medicine program that includes comprehensive rehabilitation for athletic injuries, post-surgical rehab, and return to sport guidance. Their advanced concussion management program offers additional protection and peace of mind to athletes and parents. For more information, call Rainy Lake Medical Center Therapy and Wellness Department at 283-5420. Good luck, athletes, on a successful year.
Are you ready to make the most out of this winter season? Whether it's planning a cozy getaway, purchasing that new vehicle, or recreational toy, TrueStar has you covered. Don't let finances hold you back from creating some unforgettable winter memories. Your best winter yet is just a loan away. Call today to make an appointment with me, Tanya Rule, Consumer Loan Officer at TrueStar Federal Credit Union. Apply online or on the mobile app. TrueStar, where banking is brighter. Insured by NCUA. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
Winter, summer, spring, or fall, Falls International Airport has you covered for your vacations. Whether you're looking to head to a big city or a sandy beach, Falls International Airport can help you make your connection to anywhere. With a modern terminal, free parking, free Wi-Fi, shorter lines, easy baggage claim, and more, you'll be happy you booked your flight out of Falls International Airport. To schedule your vacation getaway or for more information, log on at internationalfallsairport.com.
Welcome back to the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM and YourLiveEvent.com. Post game after the girls' tough loss 51-43 against the 2 Harbor Agates. Broncos just costly turnovers that really hurt them here. But what a game that they played, really keeping themselves in there. Their 2 stars on the team, Piper Tomczak and Chesney Scrine, really leading the team in this one, helping to set the pace and try and keep them in the game, getting 10 points each in the game here. And other big contributors for the Broncos was, of course, their point guard, number 13, Lainey Taylor. She ended up finishing the game with 4 points in the game. And then some other contributors being number 1, Mara Bowler, who had a layup and a 3-point basket in this one, finishing with 5 points. And Piper Townsend and Chesney Scrine, as I said, both finishing the game with 10 points each. But sadly, Broncos just falling a little short here as they couldn't keep up with the star players, Rachel Bopp and Belle Bollé, of the other team, and I wanted to actually spice things up a little and give the Domino's Pizza Player of the Game award to Mara Bowler. Mara Bowler, she is one of the young guns on the team, and she's really been finding a way to play a big part and find a role on the team, and it's been great to watch the team progress, especially the young gun, Mara Bowler herself, progress, and that is why she's our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game for this one. Sadly, again, a tough loss for the Broncos, but man, what a way to play. And so, for those of you listening on Lakes Country 104.1 KSDM, this is going to be a bit of an extended ad break. For those of you watching on YourLiveEvent.com, this is the end of this broadcast, but make sure you head on over to the video live stream for the boys game. Coming up, Broncos versus Agates, Two Harbor versus International Falls. It is the boys game right after this one. Stay tuned here. Thank you for tuning in. This is Augie Schmidt live from the Rainy River, Minnesota North College Press Box. And once again, our boy, our Domino's Pizza Player of the Game, looking for a quick, easy, and delicious dinner, then look no further than your local Domino's with more than just pizza. Domino's is the perfect carryout after the game or have it delivered. Great deals are always happening at Domino's. 283-3444. Make Domino's your lunch or dinner destination today. So thank you for tuning in on YourLiveEvent.com. Stay tuned for those of you on KSDM, Lakes Country 104.1 FM, because this will be an extended ad break, but the end of the broadcast on Your Live Event. Tune in for the boys game on the other video live stream on YourLiveEvent.com.